Yes, so this guy, I don't even know who he is. He has been on this journey of exposing the secret behind Tinubu's atrocities in Lagos, and now that he has imported it or spread it across the country, of course, you are going to be marveled with what is coming out from this guy.
Let me tell you what this guy did in Lagos. The moment this guy did all of those things that you did, it became a contest where the bar was very low. So Lagos was not about the guy who had an idea again. It was now who becomes the governor is the guy who can do enough rankadede. As much as you can bow to this godfather, then they will tell you he raised men. He did not raise any shit. He only raised people in politics so that they become a tool for him and his cartel to continue to thrive in that politics. In fact, in case you don't know, nobody needs godfatherism. The only reason you need godfatherism is because you stole too much. Example, Wike. Now, what if too much? They bring Godfather, we go cover a track so that you know go enter EFCC.
Yes, sir.
This is the reason why Peter Obi didn't have to be a godfather to anybody, because he stole nothing, he has nothing to hide.
Yes, sir.
This is what everybody needs to understand. You are either choosing a Nigeria that works, where the son of nobody. I mean, I'm an entrepreneur. I've been all my life, and everybody will tell you, as far as Nigeria is concerned, I don't care about one fucking big man. Tinubu lowered the bar about what it means to truly become the governor of Lagos. The moment a smart guy came like Fashola, did you realize that he didn't have a problem? It was because Fashola's results exposed his inabilities. Fashola's results exposed how badly led he moved Lagos. Fashola started to develop everywhere. He said, you know, one time again. And then people said, no, if you remove this guy, you go come on things. So, and then they did all their bargaining and negotiation. Today, Fashola, and this is something that even hurts me the most. The worst thing any leader can do is to eat the fruit of the children he raised. Yorubas do not understand that Tinubu is a cost to them. He does them a huge disservice. Your star boys like Osibajo will never come again. Fashola will never come again. And it's not a problem for him to have his ambition done. It is a problem about how he moves Nigeria into uncivility. He moves Nigeria into that nation that has now been captured by a cartel himself. And now Nigeria is plunged into much valuelessness. Lastly, before I round up, my point essentially is to say that whatever you're experiencing at the federal has always been what this man did in Lagos. Nine pattern, nine way. Yep. Nine pattern, nine way. I make I explain to which one I don't know. Bullies and oppressive people like that, them be your leg. Them be your leg now because of say you never stand up to them.
Say that again,
that's why the moment Fashola was performing, he said, make them come out, and we say no. And but they came, exposed his own inabilities again. He said they go come out that one. Of course, you know why? Because they really never wanted Lagos to progress. The same way they didn't want Nigeria to progress. All they want is a progress that lives between them, their family, and the coming generation, so that you and I will continue to do rankadede for people who don't matter. The point essentially, Nigerians, is that 2027 is that you must stand up to this bully. Stand up to this oppressor. Stand up to a man who wants to decide a future that he will never live in. Hi! A future he will never live in. They are pretty much closer to the grave. Future where they no go live in. Now the one they decide. And some people will tell us about how he's a strategist. He is no strategist, Jack. He's just the man whose tactics is in humanity and wickedness.
An opportunity.
Clearly, in humanity and wickedness. Person where just they do, them see white, color and black and all of that. So we must as a people now decide that when you stand up to a bully, then go run far. So you cannot continue to hype a man whose criminality about taking all Nigerian resources and making it his personal own. That was what he did in Lagos. Many of the properties that you saw, Pakam, Ekarigo. So it is on us to decide what kind of nation we want. Do you want a nation where the people are run by positive values? Then Peter Obi is that man. Peter Obi is the man who would not come to eat what your children would eat. He's a man who will save so that your future and your children will have so much to do. Your coming generation will be so proud of you. Peter Obi is that man that when he's cutting the cost of governance, he will put it in the place that matters. Do you know what shocks me? That Peter Obi never borrowed any money in Anambra State. Yes, he did everything.
Exactly what I have said. That they are telling us that Tinubu is a strategy that all the policies or the reforms now that we are going to benefit them in the future. I say the future that is not going to be after 8 years or whatever is going to live there forever. Something that another government will come and change all the things that Buhari did. For the fact that they are in the same party, has he not changed everything? Everything. Nigerians are now suffering. The 8 years of Buhari is a waste for all Nigerians. And they are now saying, you are not doing something that will benefit the people. Let people rejoice under you. You are talking nonsense. That's the reforms. Nigerians will begin to see the realization of that policy in the next future that you don't even know. This guy has really pinpointed out. And again, when I hear some people say Yoruba Ronu, is it not a cost to them? Like I've always said, they all know. In fact, they are just the so hypocrites. All these people, they know the stuff Tinubu is made of. And this guy don't finish all this Yoruba in one sentence. It's a cost to them. They know. Eronu wo le nro. Eronu gbogbo these atrocities did from the beginning of Tinubu. See somebody who is even the ones that call themselves a politician and be professors, see the way they are thinking Yoruba Ronu, and they cannot think that this guy does not mean well for anybody, even for themselves, because of hypocrisy, because he has lowered the bar. You have to go and be doing rankadede. The nepotism, the tribalism is the one who is championing it, and they will turn around and begin to blame some other persons. Oh, well done, this man. Well done for speaking the truth for those who never knew, because a lot of people just thought that Tinubu just came all of a sudden, okay, became Nigerian president. Some people don't even know the stuff he's made of. They just think he's a regular politician. No, he is not a regular politician. This is really pure wisdom. No single APC supporters who will see black call it black. APC supporters will call it blue. You are 100% correct. No IFs, FS, but or maybe no if, but or maybe Tinubu is a cause. Stand up for your rights. He can never win again. I pray and I hope so, because the way at which they wicked, all of them, they form nonsense, bad cabal, they will be disappointed. All of them, they will be disappointed.